one dish soap bottle in 4 photographs. Left of the sink, right of the sink, center of the sink, same timestamp. That impossibility was the first flag, but the archive team found something far worse in the folder for subject 3288. A single photograph, labeled Day 12, contained 3 household objects arranged on a standard laminate counter: a coffee mug, a set of car keys, and an amber prescription bottle. Cross-referencing these items against earlier records confirms a violation of physical continuity. The liquid in the mug matches the level from Day 1 exactly. The angle of the keys is identical to the placement on Day 3. The count of pills visible through the plastic corresponds perfectly to the inventory from Day 7. Same counter, same timestamp card. 3 objects that should show 12 days of linear change. Instead, show 3 different moments existing simultaneously in one image. The domestic inventory project ran from 1976 to 1977. The mandate was simple. 847 suburban housewives were provided with instant cameras and instructed to photograph their household possessions in assigned sequences. They used dated timestamp cards to prove continuity. The study was discontinued after 14 months when university funding collapsed without warning. All materials, thousands of physical photographs, were moved to a storage facility in Millbrook Heights, housed in the original ranch-style home used as the project headquarters. For 48 years, the boxes sat untouched. The current digitization team only flagged subject 3288 for review when scanning software detected identical objects appearing in arrangements that statistical models deem impossible. The evidence begins with the Day 1 photograph. The image shows the kitchen counter in morning light. A ceramic coffee mug sits near the edge, filled to the 6-ounce line. A set of keys rests to the left of the mug. This is the standard baseline documentation. By Day 3, the pattern shifts. The lighting indicates late afternoon. The keys have moved to the right side, and the house key is rotated 90 degrees. A new prescription bottle has been added to the center position, with 28 pills visible inside. Then comes Day 7. Morning light returns. The mug reappears on the left, but the liquid line is still at 6 ounces. Evaporation should have lowered it after 6 days. The prescription bottle remains, now containing 23 pills, which is the correct depletion rate. The keys are physically absent from the counter, yet the team noticed something in the glossy reflection of the toaster. The keys from Day 3 are visible in the chrome, sitting at an angle that does not exist in the room. If you have ever photographed the same location across multiple days and noticed objects appearing in positions they never occupied, report the timestamp and location in the log below this transmission. The breakdown accelerates after the first week. When the team reviewed the Day 12 image, the counter ceased to function as a linear surface. All 3 objects are present, but each carries its own temporal signature. The mug is from Day 1. The keys are from Day 3. The bottle is from Day 7. For this arrangement to exist, the laminate surface must occupy 3 different states at once. By Day 18, the geometry fails completely. The photograph shows 4 mugs arranged in a tight square formation. Each mug contains a different liquid level corresponding to a previous appearance, but a square arrangement of that size would require the physical objects to phase through one another. The Day 30 submission contains 6 mugs in a perfect hexagon. The facility director measured the photograph scale. A standard kitchen counter is 36 inches deep. The spacing of the mugs indicates a diameter of 52 inches. The counter surface appears to curve through itself to accommodate the extra ceramic. Remain subscribed to this frequency for containment status updates. As the digitization team attempts to sequence the remaining images, the chronological order is no longer stable. When personnel attempt to sort the photographs from Day 30 through Day 90, the sequence changes depending on who is holding the stack. The same images produce different timelines for different observers. Subject 3288 submitted a final photograph, labeled Day 90. It shows an empty counter, with a single timestamp card reading Day 1. However, the back of the physical photograph is dated 3 months after the project had already concluded. By viewing these images in this broadcast, you have observed the objects in the sequence that generates the spatial fold. Forward this broadcast to personnel exhibiting similar patterns. Check your kitchen counter tonight. Then check it again in 3 days. Note which objects remain in impossible positions.